I ain't forget to review Goblin Slayer. I just been busy, Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Because for some reason, every year, people love to forget to do things at the last freaking moment. And it's just us on a wild goose chase around town looking for things we could have been got online weeks ahead of time. Therefore, instead of doing this every freaking year, off, off. I'm not on that no more. Okay, I'm not. And not to mention, I keep freaking up my orders on Grubhub. It just, yeah, it's just been a very stressful last 2 days for me. Okay, Sunday was okay, and then came Monday, and today it's just been all over the place. And plus, it's storming outside for some reason. What's up with that? No, anyways, let's talk about Goblin Slayer entering the Elf Village. I'm watching another anime called Free Rent Beyond Journey's End, where it's about an elf and how she's so lonely and time passes by so much for her and everything's so gloomy for her. But then again, you have these elves from Goblin Slayer where things seem to be more terrifying, but they can find some semblance of peace, happiness, and having family. Like, damn, it just must suck being an elf in this other anime called Free Rent. Because I guess elves aren't very sociable or try to make a village or anything. They just isolate themselves. Rare do you find elves. You'll find demons more than you'll find elves together, which is very, very interesting. Anyways, yes, they're on their way to the elf village, and they do make it there, encountering some goblins. And according to elves, they don't take goblins very seriously. Goblins are like common thugs or lower creatures that they just look down upon, almost close to humans in a way. So what the elves were doing, they weren't taking the goblins were doing. They weren't taking them seriously. The elves were, which came to a bigger problem down the line lately. One of the goblins were caught riding a dinosaur. That's right, a dinosaur. But of course, the Goblin Slayer thought it was a freaking elephant, is the way they described it. Like, I can see why he would think it was an elephant. Can't get mad at him there. But taking down the goblin that was riding the dinosaur was easy. And then, of course, we get to see the sister and brother-in-law in a way. And, the comment section about the older sister, my God. They were like, don't she look like a certain elf from a certain time? Like, y'all doing this to her. And they're like, oh, it was just very disturbing comments down there. And it's just like, wow, y'all people need to grow the. No, I'm laughing too. I can't be hypocritical there. I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't say it. But anyways, there was some nice internal talk going on between the girls and the guys. The two sisters telling the archer elf that, hey, humans' lives are very flash by a second. You'll never know when they'll die. They can die tomorrow or in a couple of decades. But she finds interest in the Goblin Slayer, his complete ignorance when it comes to being an adventurer, living a life outside of being a Goblin Slayer. And she wants to see if she can probably one day crack him. Not in a bad way, but in a way where he can live a normal life as an adventurer someday, or he'd be able to let go of slaying goblins before it's too late. And I guess that's what everyone's here to see. Goblin Slayer slowly adapting to society, and where we'll have the men talking as well about life and the dangers of goblins, and even about how he had this girl that he likes in a way that, well, the farm girl, where he has more confessions about it, saying him taking responsibility for farm girl because of him, that she can't get married and stuff like that. And they're like, probably kind of like, hey, you need to take responsibility for that. He says he intends to, so clearly he has feelings for a farm girl and something, but he is more inflected with his inner goals of goblin slaying no matter what. He believes the minute he rests is the minute the goblins will attack again. He wants to stop that no matter what. And then on the other side, there is the high priest girl who has decoded the tablet and now has some very interesting news for Goblin Slayer. Ask for a pigeon and a quill, because stuff's about to go down. They are on their next expedition, and then you had Farm Girl wearing her nightgown and stuff. It's like, I swear, these girls could be butt naked in front of this Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer, like, well, good luck. I'm off to kill some goblins. gotta respect. A line of respect. People might say, oh my god, what's wrong with this dude? I'm sure he's well aware when it comes to Farm Girl. Not the others for Farm Girl, but he's like, no, I will hold off me being a human and only be a tool just completely solely to destroy goblins no matter what until my job is done. That is what he wants to do. Be the Goblin Slayer. So Farm Girl and even the guild receptionists back there and stuff like that. It's like the thing people do complain about, the one nitpick I have with the show is how Goblin Slayer has this harem in a way, this indirect harem where all the girls are fawning over him. I'm not saying, oh, you're jealous or something. Like, no, I feel like it gets in the way of the realism of the world, how all the girls like the Goblin Slayer without seeing his face. The Farm Girls don't know who really saw his face, and some others probably did, I believe, towards the end of season 1, saw his face. So I'm pretty sure he's a handsome guy under that mask, well, helmet. But it's just like, now he's showing signs the elf girl probably having, or it could just be a bond of friendship that could be happening as well. But it always leads to something more romantic every single time, and it gets kind of annoying how all the girls are just falling over him. So it's like every other hero who goes out there bust their ass to save the world ain't getting no chicks, but just use this guy who slay goblins. He's more dedicated to anybody slaying goblins. He's gonna be the one everyone wants to go after. Then what about the mage dude? The one who wants to slay dragons, Is he going to have a harem of himself? You know what I'm saying? So they just like it when a man's addicted to his work. And that could be it. They like a man who's addicted to their work, their job, man. Their job becomes their life. If that's what you want, hey, man, go right ahead. But anyways, they go, and I like how the show doesn't stray from the dark parts of this world again. When they go and find another fortress that the goblins have taken over, and they see the terrible things they have done to the other elves. The elves have been ignoring the goblin problem for so long, not realizing that they've been doing shit. This reminds me of a lot of today's society where we're ignoring other problems that are happening in like the common thug layer of the problems in our country, and it seems like that our government are just ignoring it, and you see the terrible things are happening around you if you live near these areas, and they just ignore it. Like, hey, you have this entire chaos going on back here, but you tend to not pay attention to it because it doesn't get you anywhere in your political power. So you're seeing these elves who could have been saved, who could have, if they didn't take the danger lightly of these goblins who overran them. They looked down on these goblins, and then the goblins got the upper hand and took them out. I believe that they were more cautious and more careful of the goblins. They could have taken out the goblins, but the fact was is they were not. And now you see this terrible result that happens to them. And it's just like, all this could have been prevented if y'all just paid attention. Now you have all these dead bodies everywhere. So I'm like, damn. It's clearly a sight to behold. That's all I'm saying. It really took its toll on the priestess girl. Like, damn, she was throwing up and she was still going forward. But when she went in that area and saw what they were doing with the curse, I think she kind of like, yeah, man, I need to sleep, man. I just need to sleep. Getting the bodies proper burials is just. I don't think she could take it. For all she could take it, but she's gonna need some time. I mean, she was shaking in her sleep, and the elf girl had to calm her down and stuff. It's getting too much for her. This isn't adventuring to them. This isn't just them just exploring dungeons and stuff. This is them on a job, a mission, a sole duty of extermination, of purge of these creatures that are a menace to their society. It has to happen. Because damn. But anyways, an excellent episode, I have to say. And yes, I will be more back on and reviewing things more often because I should be no longer busy after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving. So there's that. I still got this review coming every God out, which releases on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. But I'll probably do it on that Friday, along with Shield Hero, Goblin Slayer, and other things I want to talk about that happened recently. But anyways, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on All Anime. Signing out.